Okay, so I've been slacking a lot. So obviously it's another review title. It says what it is. It is my ultimate T-1000 by NECA. I've had this for a while, but not actually had the chance to review it. Just give me a sec to get him back in just stock standard form because he comes with a lot of parts. I've done some tweaks to this guy, such as slice a bit away just to expose a bit more of the joint so the joint can move better. This is a pretty good figure. It's an ultimate, so you get more. You get several accessories with it. God, you can barely see me. You get several accessories. Well, actually, I should say quite a lot. You get you get more paint and upgraded articulation. Depends if it needs upgraded articulation. Some of them, like the ultimate what is it? The Ultimate Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th part. Actually, all the Ultimate Jasons. Part 6 was a completely all new sculpt. Maybe a retool of some parts. Part 3 and 4 are re-releases with loads of accessories. But most of the Ultimates have been upgraded in articulation, this one being an example. All the Terminators, all the Ultimate Terminators have had upgraded articulation. All the Ultimate Predators have, well, except for Scarface, he was pretty much on the AVP body. And the Ultimate City Hunter and Jungle Hunter will have the upgraded articulation. Well, the City Hunter does, but Jungle Hunter will also have it. It's not out yet. So this is the book standard when you get them out of the package. First impressions of the head. I think the head is really, really good. Obviously, you know, it doesn't look super much like Robert Patrick because obviously he's got glasses on and stuff and the helmet. But what you do see of Robert Patrick, it does look pretty good enough. The helmet is a very, very nice glossy white. Now, that, unfortunately, I accidentally bent it down and it's kind of cracked it there, so I do need to get some enamel black and paint it up. He comes with his relaxed hands on him in the package. Unfortunately, when you bend his arms out, they kind of bow outward a bit, which is a bit bloody annoying. I don't know what that's all about. But he does have his relaxed hands. And we know the T-1000, he walks in that kind of relaxed pose. He'll walk somewhat like that, just very menacingly towards you. Other accessories include a Heckler & Koch MP5. This is pretty cool. This is a submachine gun, compact one. The original MP5 is a bit bigger than this. He comes with what I believe is a Beretta M9. I'm not too sure. It's very hard to make out the detail on camera, again, because I'm filming with a crappy iPhone. You get 2 trigger hands, so you just pop off the hand and the ball, the sockets and the sleeve, which is good in the way it's sculpted, but bad for posability. And these hands are incredibly rubbery, so the chances of something tearing off is a bit extreme, because these hands, when you first interchange them, are really damn tight. When they're first pulling them off, they are damn tight. I actually had to wiggle a knife in there to kind of scrape away a bit of plastic to get him to, hold them. Sorry, to get him to go in, because they were very, very, very tight. So here is him with the weapons. As you can see, he has 2 trigger finger hands, as you can obviously tell, because he holds his M9 and his MP5. The MP5 is really good. You can actually see the sights there. That's pretty good. Obviously, that little notch in the middle, that would have been way too difficult. It was impossible to sculpt at a figure this scale. But it doesn't matter. The fact that you get the actual loop of the iron sights is good enough for me. And with something this small, you don't even notice it's not there. You don't even notice. You don't even notice sometimes. It's just that small. And the pistols are the same. They sort of had the little notches for the sight just there. But they're so small, they couldn't get massively fine detail in. You get 2 pointer fingers, call to John now, those kind of fingers. A lot of these accessories we got with the original Ultimate T-1000, which I don't actually have. I may pick it up because the T-1000's look constantly changes, and this hand is giving me a bit of jip. It's not wanting to go in. Come on, get in. It's difficult to get these in without breaking them, and you'll see why in a minute. If you're a Terminator fan, and you've collected NECA figures, especially the T-1000s, with these particular hands, you know what I mean. Yeah, the pointer fingers. Fortunately, they are soft rubber, but you don't really want to warp them. They're soft, but they're also hard, so they're kind of... I mean, that one does it better, but this one doesn't like to flex back. And easy to, Hold on, just pose him up. yeah, so, you know, he stabs Sarah Connor in the shoulder, and he's like, call to John now, I know this hurts. Yeah, those are the fingers. So that's all the hands you get. I usually keep them with a gun hand, just holding a gun. You get an alternate arm as well, an alternate forearm. Might I add, both the forearms can come off, but this one I don't use that much, so it's really, really damn tight. It's really tight, and it just comes off, and you got a socket there. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry. These joints are still tight. I really need to heat them up in some hot water or hairdryer. In fact, my hairdryer isn't even powerful enough or hot enough to kind of loosen up the plastic, so I usually stick them in boiling water. Where's that blade arm? There we go. Yeah, as traditional with a T-1000, it comes with a blade arm. Now, some people, such as the review spot, have said that he doesn't actually use this in the movie. When he gets out of the crashed helicopter and the guy walks towards him and says, "Damn, you alright?" The T-1000 impales him. And this is a pretty cool blade arm. I will admit, that is very nice. My only complaint with the original Ultimate T-1000 is it didn't come with these. That was my only problem. It came with the hooks, which are pretty cool, but it didn't come with the blades. Although, what I could see someone doing with this is spray painting one of these silver and having it as an ultimate liquid metal T-1000. And speaking of that, actually, ultimate liquid metal, you get 3 interchangeable heads. You get the motorcycle cop one. You get a split open one, which if you wanted to make the Ultimate T-1000 even more ultimate, you package it with nearly every bloody thing it came with. So you get this one, you know, when he's in the Pescadero mental asylum, and he busts open the door with those anchors, and Arnie shoots him in the head. And that's kind of what happens. It's a bit weird to put it with this head. What I would have done is, if I was in charge of these, I would have put this head with the cop version of T-1000, the original cop version. And there was one head with a big bulge on the side and a big hole in his eye. I would have put that one with this, because more towards the end of the movie, he did use that head a bit more than this one, I believe. I might be wrong, but I would rather, because this head was seen with the cop uniform version rather than the motorcycle version. So it would kind of make sense to package this head with the original Ultimate release, which makes sense. And then you get another head, which is probably my favourite, actually, and that is the standard Robert Patrick head. And even though my camera's not picking it up the greatest, that is a dead-on likeness for Robert Patrick. That is really damn cool. The attention to detail on that is really damn good. I really like that. Everything, the whole figure's just riddled with detail from, the Los Angeles Police. Probably can't read that, but it does say it there. You get the badge, the pockets, the various little things. The knee joints, which are pretty cool. I'll talk about those in a minute. You get the line down the pants, all the creases and wrinkles, the boots. Now, the boots don't look like they have no articulation. We'll get to those in a bit. Actually, you know what? Let's get on to articulation right now. Now, considering this is a Terminator release, the head construction is very different. Now, this was done with all of the figures. The ball joint resides in the body, whilst the head and neck are one piece. Usually, the head is attached to the body, and the ball joint connects to the head. So you do get a ball peg for the lower neck, and it can go decently far down. I did have to shave a bit of plastic away in there because it was looking down constantly, and I wanted him to look straight up. That was more with this head, actually. And it was annoying having him constantly looking down. You don't want a Terminator doing that. He needs to look forward to kill. With both the arms are bladed one, you get a hinge, and you get your swivel at the elbow, so you can swivel the elbow. This is a bit loose, actually. And you can hinge it. It's the same with this arm. You get a ball joint at the wrist, which does not allow that much play. It's more of a swivel, and even then it's quite limited just because of the sculpt of the collar and all that. Pin socket at the shoulder, so it rotates all the way around, and then you get the hinge. It's the same way the elbow is constructed. They have a pin socket, and then they have a hinge. The waist is on the cut joint. That was like that on the original figure, as the legs were pretty much static on the originals. Now, since this is the Ultimate release, it's got upgraded movement. The upper thigh, you probably can't see that, but it does rotate. You have the pin socket in the leg, so it goes forward, it goes back. You got the hinge, which goes out to the side. That's pretty cool. Now, you've also got that joint at the back, and when I first got this, I actually had to have, they opened it at the shop, and they took it out. They took because these are attached in plastic trays. They took these out of the little tray thing, and they flipped the tray upside down. You could actually see the knee joints in it. I was worried I didn't put knee joints in it, And I know sometimes they don't always do that. Even when they say they do, they don't always do that. But I knew NECA would. I just wanted to be sure. So knees bend. Now this isn't actually this isn't common, but with other NECA figures, at least human-styled characters, excluding the Colonial Marines, when they have a single joint, they have a swivel and then they have a hinge, and then it rotates at the top of the knee. Here, it rotates at the boot. But just like the Predators, it hinges at the top of the leg, and the same with the Colonial Marines. But what's also interesting is the foot actually has a ball joint. You can go this far. That's quite a decent amount back. That far forward. Obviously, it rotates. It not the best pivot. I will admit. I would like to see better pivot. It's all right. I mean, for a stand, actually, that's when you look at it, that's bloody ridiculous. That is pretty good. When you look at it like that, that's not bad. So I'm going to give this figure, because he comes with a lot of stuff, I'm going to give him a solid recommend. I think oh, bloody hell. Sorry. He is a good figure. Just give me a sec to get some parts and chisel on him. Get that in there. Get that in there, kind of make him look like he's just having a malfunction. Yeah, so you can sort of get him looking like that. You can do what you want with this guy, really, because he's got all the posability now. Next review, I need to review Frost. I got him when I was in Spain on holiday, so yeah, he cost me about €28. A lot pricier there than it is over here. Actually, I'm not going to pull it up, but I'm probably going to keep it in. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, the usual crap. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.